Hi. Oh, shoot. Did you? Okay. All right. My name is Ava Aguiar, and this is my introductory speech. Have you ever failed? I'm not talking about the time you've bombed your math test in your junior year of high school, or the time you mistook salt for sugar when you were making brownies with your mom. Today I want to take you on a journey from a point where I felt like I had everything figured out, 2 great jobs, and moving into my own place, and to a period of unexpected challenges and not knowing what I wanted to do next. First, let me tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm an 18-year-old college freshman, born and raised in Colorado. I love to go on hikes and find new trails with my almost 1-year-old German Shepherd, Ivy. I like to watch football games with my family and eat good food with the people that I love. That doesn't matter much to my story today, though. If you really want to know who I am, you should know that I was an honor student in high school. I graduated with a 4.1 GPA, and the only B I ever had was in Spanish 3. I graduated a semester early to work and save up for college in the fall. I was a dual sport athlete my whole life. I played softball in the spring and summer, and I played basketball in the winter and fall. I was always busy with sports, and I really enjoyed that, but I also stayed on top of my schoolwork and always held myself to a high standard. I was the girl who had it all figured out. I had the same job from when I was 14 to 18 years old, and I consistently did that, working 6 days a week and working from right after school until 9 or 10 p.m. every single day, still keeping up on my assignments. That wasn't all I did, though. I went to parties and football games just like everybody else, but I fixed my mistakes even if I messed up, and still kept on top of everything that I needed to do. After graduating early, I moved to Arkansas with my family, and I made the 12-hour drive by myself. I quickly got 2 jobs at a local coffee shop in the morning, and then teaching gymnastics class to younger kids in the evenings. After my time in Arkansas, I made the move back to Colorado. I thought everything was set, but despite my preparation and effort, I struggled to find a job. When I made the move back to Colorado at the end of May, I made the move in my Chevy Trailblazer 12 hours west. Having my own place was freeing. I was not restricted by the rules of my parents or the curfew of 12 every night. The stubborn, independent, I can do it myself girl was finally content. I had it all figured out. Until the job that I thought I would get denied me. I was lost. I was a hard worker, and I prided myself on that. My ego was hurt after being the girl who did it all, and I know that may sound arrogant of me, but given my past, there wasn't much that I thought that I couldn't do. Not getting this job really humbled me. I was not used to failing, but after getting denied, I hopped on Indeed and decided to keep trying. I applied for over 40 jobs, even the ones that I thought I was too good for. But guess what? I didn't get a single one. Finally, I heard back from one job, and I was then an AT&T sales associate. I thought this job was the one for me. I was able to travel, I was able to meet new people, and I was able to talk to people, or so I thought. But the reality of it is I was walking 23,000 steps a day through Target in flats that hurt my feet, and I was not happy with it. So I ended up quitting that job, and I was still unemployed and still failing. There was something I was missing, and it was my mindset. I didn't have it all figured out. The next 2 months of June and July, I did anything to make a little bit of money and get by to pay rent. I cleaned my grandparents' basement, getting 20 bags of old clothes and donating them to Goodwill. I sold some of my own old clothes that I didn't wear anymore that were worth hundreds of dollars, and I babysat my younger siblings and my younger cousins. Finally, there was a job opening that wanted me in August. I am now a nanny to 5 kids, 5 amazing kids at that. There are 2 boys with special needs. One has Down syndrome and has autism, and one just has Down syndrome. They have really expanded my outlook on life. They're amazing boys, and they teach me that even if I fail, there's always something coming up for me. So in conclusion, we all fail, even the girl who has it all figured out. I still like to go on hikes, and I still like to go to parties. I still enjoy school and working as a nanny. But even though I didn't know how to fail, I still did. And I still turned out just fine. I wasn't failing forever, I just needed to push in the right direction. I will always figure it out. Thank you.